Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button because we have our top 4 Rescue Ace mirror for you here. And I will say, I didn't expect to see a Rescue Ace mirror be the second top 4 match to play things out. Like, I mean, let's call it what it is. I mean, we knew the Fiendsmith cards and a lot of the projected meta had this deck as the top force. But to see this actually play out, so we are going to see the Rescue Ace Hydrant being checked over here by the other Rescue Ace that gives them the ability to bring out the Impulse, and then of course you start getting the Draw ability stacked on up over here on this. Gotta love sculpting the hand. We get our free Turbulence added out of the deck here, so we are going into an absolutely good position here, which is exactly what you want to be seeing here. And I will tell you, the set 4 in this matchup is actually kind of insane. And they're going to pitch the Diabellstar here. Okay. With the Wanted. Oh. Okay. We got some tricks here, I see. All right. So you are verifying the effects here on standby. The Diabellstar popping on out here. So we can go ahead and do our thing. Go ahead and trigger on up. Set OSS here. Oh, that's kind of cute. Okay. Mission accomplished. So Hydrant's going to go ahead and convert itself on into a Lingaribo here. Gotta love the OCG for having this be able to do the thing. And then we get our free Banish to deploy our friend here. Now, this is kind of an interesting little line of play here. This is the Underworld Mini Goddess coming on down here in a second, so we can do the little Fiendsmith combo here, so we can actually attempt to play the game. So you do see the mini here, which a very cute interaction here. Our opponent has 2 monsters on our turn 1 of the game, and we can target that Diabellstar since it's there. So we can do the thing. You do see the Hydrant coming back here, so we'll target the Diabellstar here, so we can use it as a link material for a link 5 or higher. And I didn't think I would see an Underworld Goddess as early as turn 1 of the game. You do see the Max C here, because the opponent's like, oh, okay, like, I see what you're going to attempt to do here. Alright, you're going to start special summoning, and we don't really want to deal with that right now, which is perfectly understandable, actually. Like, that Max C actually has some insane value. So, I mean, if you have, when in Rome, right, make the Underworld Goddess turn 1. It is the Grand Nationals here. You know, may as well, right? Like, who didn't want to see an Underworld Goddess at this stage in the game? Like, that's so cool to see. Our Hydrant being banished again for the special summon of the Turbulence. Well, we're just passing that thing on around here. Alright, and then it is the time to do what makes this deck actually just a really scary thing. The set 4. Alright, I think this is the thing that's just going to make people... I wish we could see Rescue Ace be a dominant force on our side of the game, but the realistic thing here is it's not really going to happen right now. The OCG has managed to water down the meta enough that you can see some things like this do well. So we have the set 5 with the 1 additional. We're going into this turn with an Underworld Goddess loaded on up on our field. So, you know, that's pretty good, actually. Just having that option available is good. So we're going to go ahead and emergency on up here, passing on in the opponent's turn. All right, just so we can go ahead and do the thing. And then, of course, nice call by the grave. The double called by the grave. Well, you know, what do you expect to do? Like, you have double called by the grave. Like, you're just infinitely better. There's just nothing we can do about that. And that's the very unfortunate side of this matchup, is you had some sort of potential to try to play the game, but it's just very unfortunate there. Alright, so we got our effects stacking on up here for verification on what targets were what and everything and whatnot. You do see the Rescue Ace field spell across the table here coming on down. No real value off of it, but it's just getting sent off of original Sinful Spoils. Like, when you activate your field spell just to go ahead and have the chance to play the game, is everything that you want. Alright, these set 3 back here not looking too good. You do see our Hydrant coming on up here, so that we can go ahead and get some free value out of this. You do see the trap being activated, extinguish the chain of the emergency, and the other chain here as well. Holy crap. And we have the alert. Like, how good are you at the game? Like, that's actually insane. Unfortunately, this turbulence doesn't look like it's going to get much value because we drew pretty much everything, considering the fact, you know, emergency's already limited to 1 in the OCG, so you're just not getting that free value that you would normally want to see in this matchup. Okay, sure. So, we'll go ahead and get these resolutions going here so we can, what are we searching for off of this, though? I guess is the real question here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and grab a hydrant. Go ahead and rotate that on up so we still have a hydrant in the hand for us to do the thing. What is this? The chains resolved. We got our rescue ace up and running here. Honestly, from here, it's just clear 2 more back row and attempt to play the game. I am assuming, because this is not the best. Okay, verification on the hydrant to the hand. You have 2 face downs. What do you want to do? You know your opponent has lost like 3 cards off of this rescue ace deep dive. Alright, you do see the extra ad here. Oh man, we just have all of our names. Alright, so our actual hydrant being deployed here, so that we can go ahead and actually get our search for the turbulence. So we can maybe set 1, I feel like at this point, which is probably going to be what it's going to come down to here, is going to be a set 1 with some sort of attempt at something. Alright, verifying the graveyards here to see if there's really anything special to deal with. Which honestly, at this point, it's not looking too hot, if you want my opinion. We still have to deal with this goddess. You know, Underworld Goddess has an actual effect. What is an effect that attempts to special summon from the graveyard? While it's on the field, you can negate. Alright, so Lingaribo finally coming down here to do the thing. Alright, now we're going to do our Fiendsmith combo. We're finally at this stage in the game. Alright, there's our goddess. We're going to target their goddess for the meme. Just so you can, alright, link on out. Go ahead and make the Requiem. Requiem, go ahead and trigger on in to the Fiendsmith. Alright, we've done it. We've got our combo. This only took an eternity. Alright, go ahead and equip. That way we can get a punch off with this. Punch the goddess in that. Alright. You have something to this? Or is this resolving? Are we losing? Oh no, we're going to go ahead and negate that. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, here comes the Turbulence with the Banish 2. So that we can start to... still telling you, this Turbulence is going to be awful. And we're imperming it. Why? I can't... What were you worried about? Your opponent had so much stuff already gone. Now you have to deal with an SP Little Knight or potentially something else coming on out here. Alright, there's the Sequentia. I would have felt better saving it for that. Because dealing with the Desiree... Alright, we'll go ahead and attempt it. Oh no, we have the Underworld Goddess, right? Because this can... No, because this fusions. Never mind. This doesn't special from the graveyard. I guess we negate the Lacrimosa, which would be extremely good. That would put us into an extremely good position here, and we wouldn't have to worry about anything too crazy. But still, the opponent is struggling here. And do we have a hand left for our other Rescue Ace Duelist? Alright, we're going to go ahead and fuse back the 3 so we can make the Desiree here. Alright, yep, there's the big guy. Exactly that I was fearful of touching down. Alright, well, this is where the struggle continues. I don't foresee... Alright, we'll go ahead and banish the Wanted. I know we do have 2 cards in hand. Alright, so we get to go ahead and put back the OSS. Get to draw 1 off of this. What are we looking for here? Something to break this board? To make our life easier for an OTK? I also hate to say this, but that goddess has 3,000 attack points. It's, free SP answers it. Like, it does something. Alright, we're going to go ahead and Rhoda here. That's an interesting little late extension party, but okay. We'll go ahead and grab our Rescue Ace. Alright, we'll go ahead and slam down our spell here. Rescue. Who are we going to pull back here? To attempt to do something. We've burned through so many specific effects, it's kind of crazy. Alright. Okay, so there's the Underworld Goddess. Finally doing the thing. Took an eternity for this goddess to actually do the thing. Alright, and then... Is that the fire engine? My gosh, okay. let's see here. So, yep, there's the fire engine coming on out here. So we are working on this huge field finally. All right, that's resolved. And what do we have left to work with here? Because it's not very good, that's for sure. These dynamic time shuffles, we're on 2.3 speed for this. And let me tell you, it's insane looking at just the amount of time it dedicates to, make the next move and decide what you can do. Because did he mess up somewhere along the way, or is this goddess just too big? Like, nothing's locking you, right? Like, you could make an access code talker and smash over it if I'm correct. But maybe he's not playing that package. That'd be wild. Do we not have... Okay, we'll go ahead and link. Okay, there's the Promethean. Alright. And then the out to that. Okay. Promethean. Okay, well. Interesting scoop there. Alright, but it looks like he did find the out. We're heading on into Game 2. So Game 2 here actually should be much, much more put together here. Finally. Is that a draw pass? Alright, we're going to go ahead and have Engraver do its thing here. Alright. Let's see here. So now we get into the Tractus. Now we can go ahead and do full combo as you want to see. Alright, go ahead and grab our Fabled Lurie. Lurie go ahead and pitch itself. We're going to go ahead and get Max Seed. We're going to get Ashed on the counterplay here. Sure, we tried really hard to do this. Just to watch this full Fiendsmith combo end up resolving here. Alright, there's the Requiem. Now we get the Engraver up. The Engraver will turn into the Lacrimosa after a couple of extra steps here. Alright, so there's the Engraver. We're going to go ahead and discard Droll for the Diabellstar here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and Veiler the Diabellstar. Okay, well, that's rough. We'll go ahead and make the Sequentia. Okay, we'll go ahead and attempt the effect. Are we resolving? You got another Veiler? We have Imperm. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I thought our hand was really good. But no, Engraver is going to go ahead and come on back here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and track this to Fusion Summon. Alright, we'll go ahead and make the Lacrimosa to revive this, which is fine. Alright, we are getting to a Beatrice here, which, I mean, we do get a mill here, which does kind of potentially put us back in the game. Negating for the Desiree was actually really good. Alright, we have the extender here for this. Alright. We'll go ahead and link into the Underworld Goddess, the mini, or this is not a good hand to have. Like, we've committed so many resources to this. Like, ugh. I do not like this at all. Especially considering, okay, yep, there's the mini, so we can go ahead and do our thing. The mini stack up here. Go ahead and tuck back. Get the Rescue Ace up and running, ping the opponent for a little bit of damage here as well from Lacrimosa. Turbulence coming on into the hand here. Oh no, we're grabbing this. Go ahead and grab up the Rescue spell. Now we get our Rhoda. This is where we get into the Turbulence, and then we can link 3, or link 4. Is this going to put a nice little Apollosa on the field for our opponent to have to deal with as well? Because that's an inconvenience if one existed. Alright, there's the Apo. We're going to go ahead, drop down the Turbulence, and now we get to set our full field. Oh, good luck breaking this board, actually. Alright, set. And let's get on into business here, because we're in, 3 traps and the emergency, putting us in a really good position here. Like, alright, set them on up. And now we have to watch the opponent try to out this, which I'm going to be very realistic with you here. Does not look to be that way. Alright, we do have a Rhoda resolving here, which gets us into our Warrior. Alrighty, go ahead and deploy our Warrior. Go ahead and Apollosa, yeah. So Apo goes down to 1600, which is fine. Swing on over. We'll have the emergency go ahead and rotate. So we find the Book of Moon monster and then try to punish the opponent with it. Okay, we do get the hydrant back up and running. And then we're just going to get this is the Snatch Steal. That should actually put us into a pretty good position here with the Snatch Steal. Yep. Alright. Emergency coming on down here on the chain. You gotta love the free value in that. That's disgusting. Alright. Congratulations. We rotate on in to the hydrant. Mission accomplished. We're dodging out here. Alright. We'll go ahead and just, this Apollos is such a pain right now. Alright, we're going to go ahead and banish to extend them down to get negated again. And we're going to game 3. Okay, good stuff. So, we are in game 3 here. Game 1 actually did go to our other opponent. Molchummy coming on down here. Our opponent is going to go ahead and get a free draw here, which a little bit rough on that, but that's fine. Molchummy is a good card, especially in Rescue Ace, where like you might be doing multiple specials. We're going to go ahead and pitch our Rescue Ace to special summon out the Impulse so we can start sculpting that hand. I will tell you, the fact that that draw power is actually just that good. I never realized that having that package available to you would be that good. We are resolving here. You do see the emergency coming on up here, so we can get into our hydrant across the table. Meanwhile, our opponent's going to go ahead and get a nice little sculpt to the hand here. Cool little knowledge for this here, though. The Droll and the Ash. So we are discarding the Droll for the effect and ashing the emergency, and then setting 2 passing. Is that it? Like, is that our grand... Wow. All right, well, talk about we really, really tried there. I guess that's just a series of unfortunate events. Your opponent had the Molchummy, and the Ash, and typically a Droll too, but the Droll didn't matter. So we'll go ahead and activate Tractus, or Tract for the TCG name. Go ahead and grab the Fabled Lurie, go ahead and pitch the Lurie. Alright, the Lurie will go ahead and special summon itself on out here. Alright. So now, Mr. Fiendsmith player across the table from me for the mirror match. What are you going to do about this? Because we have full Fiendsmith combo and probably a huge setup coming back here as well. This is so disgusting to watch. Like I said, I'm curious to know if the TCG will try out a similar version to this. Our Snake Eyes build is just far superior to the OCGs. Alright, we're going to go ahead and steal that. Or extinguish it. That's an interesting place to be. Okay. And we have, oh my gosh, we have Snake Eyes combo here. Alright, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and get the Witch here. That way we can send, this means we'll get OSS, Pobbler, and potentially a whole bunch of other stuff. That's disgusting. Sending the Engraver. Alright, so now we can get the OSS. Alright, yep, there's the original Sinful. And we can pitch off something from our field, which we'll go ahead and send the Witch to get us, will Pobbler or the Hydrant. Okay, we're going to get the Hydrant here. Now the Hydrant can go ahead and search for Turbulence. This is disgusting. We have so much value here. Oh no, we're going to go ahead and grab the Warrior, so we can go ahead and commit it and get another search off of this. But we're in a good position either way around here. Like, the advantage tree that we're spinning is disgusting at this point. So we have the Alert, which will go ahead and get us into the search for the Turbulence. We have so many names down, too, to get this Turbulence up for free. This is kind of crazy. Alright. We Turbulencing on up, so we're going to go ahead, Engraver, Lurie, and tuck back for the special. And then we're going to go ahead and do full Fiendsmith combo here on the back burner. There is the Requiem. So we can go ahead and get this back out of the deck. Mission accomplished. Alright. We're going to equip the Requiem so we can pop the face down for the absolute madness. Alright, we're going to go ahead and make the Lingaribo here just as a little buffer. Alright. We'll go ahead and link to, who are we making here? Alright, there's the Nightmare Phoenix. Okay, so we'll discard that to take care of the back row. Alright, that was actually the proper call. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and link these two on into the... Are we not? Are we not going to make the Sequentia? So that, you know, we can continue on with the punishing side of this. Alright, we're going to go and banish to deploy the Turbulence here. Alright, Turbulence, go ahead. We gonna get our set 4? Well, actually, it won't even be a set 4. It's probably gonna be like a set 3. Alright. Go ahead. Yep, it is a set 3. That's fine, actually. That's good enough. Alright. Go ahead and set these on up. Go ahead and link on out into the Sequentia. Alright, now things are spinning out of control. Now we have the free fusion summon. We also had the ping 12 coming up here in a second, because we'll revive the engraver. Alright, we'll go ahead and link 3 or link 2 here. Promethean. Oh, that's rough. Alright, go ahead, ping the opponent for the 12. Revive the hydrant. And go ahead and extinguish on away. Well, looks like our path to victory has been completed. Alright, there's the Pyrophoenix, there's the Zelantis, and congratulations to Fire patrons. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.